Hello, everybody. My name is Bryce,
My name is Lucas.
and welcome to Head Empty.
No thoughts. I forgot if it was. I was about to say like empty thoughts or like no head, and I was like, wait, wait, no head. Yeah.
Do you want to do it again, or you just want to keep going?
No, that's good. This is good. This is golden.
Because I kind of like that too. Anyway, hello. I'm sorry if my voice sounds groggy. I've been to 3 concerts.
Wow.
All right. Don't need to get...
Look at you socializing. I was supposed to have chem club the other day.
Chem club?
Chem club.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I'm a STEM major. Of course it's a thing. Chem club. And we were supposed to do trivia, right? It was Tri Beta versus Chem Club, right? So it's the bio kids versus the chem kids. And so the bio kids were going to get chem questions, and the chem kids were going to get bio questions. And, like, apparently both majors know neither of the other source, like, for some reason. I thought, like, I would have known some bio questions. Would I know all of them? Of course not. But, like, if they asked me something about, like, evolution, I would have been like, yeah, I know it. But, like, I was like, oh, I'm so excited. And then it never happened.
Damn.
Yeah.
When you can't go to Chem Club. I want to do the fucking lettuce eating club. Caitlin.
Head lettuce.
Head lettuce. Like, do you think you could like win at that? Like eating a whole head of lettuce in like.
I don't know if I would finish first, but I'd do it. I would have to see who my competitors are.
Oh, that's true.
Like, these people have been competing for years.
They've been trained.
They're training. I'm some noob.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, it's this club.
No one knows what we're talking about.
They might, because it was on TikTok. It's this club at I don't even know what school it was. What school was it?
University of Minnesota.
Of course, the University of Minnesota. It's a school that has a club where all you have to do.
Lettuce Club.
Lettuce Club. Sorry, that's the name. I can't even talk. NYU is a cheese club, so I can't even talk.
Pace has a pizza club.
Oh, I fucking wish. I wish. My school did. Or maybe they do. They probably do.
Probably.
Because NYU is fucking...
The city is your campus.
The city is your campus.
I found out that the city is also my campus at Pace. There's a place right by you.
Really?
That's Pace.
I'm not surprised.
It's law.
Oh, interesting. Because the new school is very near me as well. Because the new school is like right on our ass. It's like when there's an NYU building, you know for sure there's a new school building right there. Like in near Founders Hall, like right across from Founders Hall, there's a new school building where I go to do writing the essay. The new school building is right next to it.
There's no new school near Pace.
Because you guys are in the financial district, right?
Yeah. What of it?
No,
you said it like it was something.
No, I did not. I was just like, yeah, the financial district. What do you mean? What's wrong with that?
What's the TikTok out of it? Just like, yeah, you look like you like sprinkles. What the fuck that's supposed to mean?
It's like, you fucking NYU kids. They could just run around.
Yo, someone was like that the other day. A friend of ours was going to take a piss, right? And so while I'm waiting for them, this guy, older gentleman, in like his business suit, right, is walking down the block, right? So I'm like, where's there like a business type building to be working around in here to be like a businessman, right? Like, I feel like if you hated the area where a bunch of kids, college students hung out every day, why would you work here? But I guess, like, get that bread. So he's walking down the block, and he was on the phone with somebody, I don't know who, and he was just like, these goddamn kids think that they own the city. And I'm like, sir, we do.
You're just simply correct.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what you mean. And he was just like, they're so fucking loud. I'm like, it's a Friday night. At Washington Square Park.
No, like, bro, it's a Friday night in fucking New York City. No shit, it's loud, bro. What? I mean, to be fair, like, I can get it at some points where it's like, kids can be fucking loud. There's these kids on the train today that are fucking loud as shit.
No, the LIRR, it's either you're in a cart and you're completely normal, or you're in a cart and you fear for your life.
I was fearing for my life, Matt Ars.
I thought I was gonna get murdered on the LIRR. And then the other day, there was this lady who, so on the LIRR, there's something known as the quiet cart. It's the first cart of the train. It's not a rule, but like it's like a rule of life that I've learned because I was talking to a friend of ours, a friend's mother, who goes to work in the city, and so I was talking to her, and I was just like, hey, like, what are some secrets that I should know? So I don't I don't want to be like, so I don't look not like a tourist, but like at the same time I was like, so I don't look like a tourist, even though I am a tourist. And she was just like, if you ever need to take a phone call, or if you feel like playing music and you don't have headphones, don't do it in the first cart. That's the quiet cart. And I was like, the quiet cart? And then I looked it up. And like, I saw things of people getting really pissed at people. Like if they, let's say they answer the phone, right? They're like, oh, hey babe, like what's going on? Shut off your phone. This is the quiet. I'm like, girl, what? Like what? And then I was in the quiet cart the other day because I'm reading, right? Because I do that on the train now. This girl comes on, she starts blabbering on the phone, right? Like super loud stuff. These old people, there was old people in the quiet cart reading the newspaper, right? And they just simply got up and they walked over towards her, and I was just like, this seems racially motivated. I wouldn't say anything obviously to anybody. I didn't care. I just reading my book. But they were just like, ma'am, you need to leave. And I was like, and I'm just like sitting in my chair. I was like, what the fuck? And she was like, hold on, excuse me? Like, it's a rule of the train, like it's the quiet cart. But if you don't know about the rule, then you're not told to get off the train. Like there's a rule on top of the rule.
You need to leave.
Like what? What?
I just love yeah, babe. You know, mom's been doing really bad. She's actually having a lot of heart attacks. Ma'am, sorry, ma'am. You need to leave.
You need to leave. You need to leave.
You need to go.
No, but I was like, what the fuck? And she just laughed at their face and sat down and started calling on the phone. I was like, good for you.
No, literally.
Like, I'm not gonna be like, this is the quiet cart, but I just sit in it, and because it happens, because it's just quieter, because it's like the rule. But if people do talk in it, I'm like, ugh, they don't understand.
Stupid kids.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying the quiet cart.
But there's a couple people on the train that I love how I'm supposed. We're this like. So the topic of this episode is
we didn't even say what the.
It's supposed to be our college experience, but I'm a commuter, so part of my college experience is the train. So I'm gonna just finish this real quick, and then we can get on to other stuff.
Oh yeah, you're good.
There's like people here and there that like I get on the train, right, and it's busy hour, whatever it's called, on peak, but it's not really on peak because of COVID anymore. Yeah. But like whatever. And I'm on the train, and I sit down, right, and then this lady is about to like sit on me, right? And then she sees that I'm there and she goes, oh, and just ends like that, right? And I have my book out and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I got here first. It's cold as fuck. I'm tired. It's 7 a.m. I'm not getting up for this lady. But like the sounded like why? That's like, almost like that was like her seat and I took it. But I'm like, lady, there's no way that you were in this cart every day in that same seat. Because I am crazy, right? And so I'm on my phone every day and I put in my cart that I'm sitting in that day. Because I'm bored. What is there for me to do? So it's just fun. It's a fun pastime. And whenever something really funny happens in said cart, I'll write a note next to that number and be like, what happened in that cart? Oh, so far, I've only written one thing. Because I was utterly disgusted, but I don't want to bring that part of the story up. Something disgusting happened in the cart, and I will no longer be sitting in that cart, ever. But yeah. That lady looked at me, she went, okay. And then she's just stood next to me. There was 20 more minutes left of the train ride, right? And so then, where was I going with this? Right, so she's like, insane, because like I was like, what? And then we go to transfer. This was literally to Jamaica. So we go to transfer, and she also has to go onto the other train, the same one that I have to. So we're standing next to each other, and I have my earbuds in because I'm not reading on the platform. So I just put my earbuds in, and I'm just like vibing. And it's 12 minutes until the next train comes, and it's brick titty, and I'm just standing there waiting. Train pulls up. I walk into train, right? I guess it was supposed to be etiquette and ladies first, because I start walking into the cart after the people leave the cart, and she goes, and I was like, what is up with this lady? Like, is she okay? Like, she, that meme, like, oh, oh, she just sounded like that every time. I was like, girl. So then I get into the car, not giving a fuck, right?
No, yeah.
I go to sit down, and she is like shoving me at this point to try and like get into a seat, but I get into the seat, the last seat again, because I'm a mistress, I'm a weasel. So I literally just got there and I sat in it real quick because it's a dog-eat-dog world out there. Yeah. I know what I was doing. It's not like I was being innocent about it, but I was gunning for a seat. Like, I hate standing on the train. I stand on the subway because the subway is always packed.
Yeah.
So then, like, I did we ever say a word to each other? No. But I gave her looks and she gave me grunts. And that was my morning that day. And it was funny.
That was just the vibe.
The vibe.
That ride.
Yeah.
Something I have trouble with, right, in college is the fucking security guards. I cannot stand them. Because the security guards in my dorm, at least, they're not too bad. They're very indifferent. But they won't remember your face. Oh. So, like, if I try to get a friend in, they'll show their, like, daily screener, because that's something that NYU always does, and it's the most annoying thing that we have.
I hate the daily screener.
I hate it so much. But they show the daily screener. It's like, they're in there for 5 minutes. They come out, they come back. It's been like 5 minutes. And they'll be like, daily screener. I'm like, my boy, you just saw this man come in and out in like a 5-10 minute interval. You could not remember his face at all. Come on now.
He could have gotten COVID between that 5 to 10 minutes.
Between those 5 minutes, he could have gotten COVID. But that's not even like the worst part. That's just like something that like mildly annoys me. I really hate when... So, my studio that I was in for NYU, we had to go to Brooklyn for a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. Which was fine. It was like whatever. It was a kind of a big, long commute, but that was whatever. But the security guards at Brooklyn, for some reason, were just such assholes. Like, we'd be in the lobby for like 5 seconds, and like, hey! You guys can't stand here. I'm like, bitch, calm the fuck down.
Where are you supposed to go?
No, because there was like a common area upstairs. And it was like, yes, we can go there. We will go there, sir. But it's like, we just got out of class. And he's like, hey! He's like screaming, like barking at us. And I'm like, broski, we just got out of class. Can you calm down for 5 seconds? But then, what makes this even funnier is that one day I wasn't in studio because I had a little COVID scare with my roommate. So I was like, okay, let me not go to studio and just keep everyone safe. While I wasn't there in my voice class, they were like changing the windows or something on the walls so you could see completely into my voice class. And the thing about us drama majors is that we're weird. We do weird shit during our classes. And so they're doing their weird shit during voice. And people are looking in and wondering what's going on. And apparently this one man was looking very intensely. And he was very interested in what was going on in this class.
Right.
So he decides, I want to join, and he comes into the building.
Girl.
You'd think that the security guard would be like, hey.
Daily screener.
Or just be like, hey, can you not come into the building? Because you're obviously not an NYU student or faculty. But he actually slides right by and goes into our room. Like, fully opens the door, comes into the voice classroom, and he's like, this looks so fun. Can I join? And my teacher, bless his heart, was just like, who are you? He's just like, who, how did you, you need to leave. You need to leave. And all the kids are just standing there just like, what is going on? And my teacher's just trying to get this man to leave. And I'm like, oh my God. I wasn't even there for this. I had to be told this.
That's hysterical.
And I was like, for how much y'all be watching us NYU kids like a hawk for coming out of our room for 5 seconds, you can't get a man to not come into our room. And it was like, it's multiple steps to get into this room. It's like, not only do you have to go to the front door and security, you have to go through a second door.
Yeah, exactly.
And then a third door. I'm like, no one stopped you. I just dropped something. No one stopped you like those 3 times.
That's ridiculous.
It's...
At Pace, the security's like... I don't like them. But like, I shouldn't... There's no reason why I shouldn't like them. I just walk in, daily screener, right? Sometimes they look, sometimes they don't, right? But I have my earbuds in every time I walk in. So every time I walk in, I have my Pace ID in my hand ready to get through the turnstile and my daily screener. So I show my daily screener And, like, they'll do that thing where they look at me, but it's such a blank stare that I don't know if they went like, yes, I saw your daily screener, or I didn't see your daily screener.
No,
so
exactly.
I have my earbuds in, right? So I scan my card, and I walk through, and I show my daily screener. And, like, sometimes I walk through the turnstile, and I walk through the door, and then I have someone, like, tap on my shoulder and be like, sir, your daily screener. I'm like, I had my phone up. I showed it to you.
No, exactly.
For a whole 5 seconds. Then I went through the turnstile.
You just weren't paying attention.
And then and I was just like, and it's not even during like rush hour or anything. Like I was the only person that walked through the door. And I made eye contact with them. And I'm like, oh wait, I keep forgetting that this is a podcast and they can't see what I'm doing. But it's just like, I make eye contact with them and I'm like, bro, and you didn't see it? And then there's some that don't look at all. And like, why did I do this?
No, exactly.
Like, but then I'll see them the next day and they'll be like in the comments and they'll be like, and they'll like be sitting and they're like, you walked through the turnstile, but I don't remember seeing your daily screener. They're like, man, I've been sitting here for the last 20 minutes. I came here half an hour ago, and you're coming for me now?
No, exactly.
Like,
it's the dumbest shit.
For what? Like,
I hate it.
They get paid no matter what. They get paid for sitting down.
No, exactly.
And getting paid to walk around. Like, stay in your chair. Like, what?
I really hate it. What really pisses me off sometimes, I don't know why this pisses me off so much, but when they put their hand up, it's like, wait a minute. It's like, and they like read through it. Oh my God, this really pisses me off. So one time, it was like kind of late, right? Well, no, it was late. It was like 12 o'clock in the morning. But, so I'm bringing my friends back to my dorm. Mm-hmm. And so obviously they were like, okay, we have to get our daily screeners out to, visit, come in, whatever. And so they get their daily screener out.
It's a new day.
It's a new day. And they show it. It's like, it's been a new day for 10 minutes. It just became a new day. Guy looks at it. And I'm like, first off, if you're just looking at the daily screener, you will not see what day it is. It will not matter. It's just, look, if you have a big ass green square that says pass, you're good. But then this guy goes, it's a new day. You can't do that. I'm like, sir, it's been a new day for 10 minutes. Like, you can't just let it slide. Do you really think in that 10 minutes, it's just... like, I don't get it. It don't make no sense.
It's not clicking, Steven! No, but the front doors at Pace, right? The security guards there are annoying as hell. So I go through the side door where the guy gives me, like, the 1-2 look, and he's just like... He recognizes my face. Like, at this point, we're really dope. So I'll just, like, hold up my phone, right? And I walk through with my earbuds in. And I'm, like, walking with my phone. Like, I'm not stopping to show him at this point. And he's just like, yeah, whatever. Because, like, at this point, everyone knows. Like, you literally can lie on these things.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, it's not that crazy. But the front door people at the front of Pace, they have sirens that go off.
Sirens?
At their turnstiles. When a kid doesn't show their daily screener, or they weren't paying attention, and the kid walks through, and they're like, I literally see kids show their daily screener, walk through the turnstiles, and then I see the security go press the button for the siren, and I'm like, dude, they were literally trying to show your daily screener, but you were busy talking to Samantha. Like, they're literally talking to people. I'm like, what is your problem?
The fact that you have sirens. My security guards, they just go be like, hey you in the blue.
No, it's so annoying. The sirens are like not even like good sirens. They're like alarms for like when you wake up. You know, like by the sea.
No, this is
alarms.
No,
it's like da 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 da. I'm like, what type of alarm is this?
Do you have a meal swipe thing with Pace?
Yeah.
Okay, do you have something like? Do you have like how NYU has dining dollars? Do you have that?
We have dog dollars.
Okay, it's the same thing. Because every school is different.
No.
But I was talking to my friend about how some places at NYU take meal swipe and dining dollars, and then other places will just take meal swipe, and then other places will take just dining dollars. And he's talking about this with Starbucks. For some reason, Starbucks only takes dining dollars. And he's like, well, I want to use my meal swipe. And I'm like,
I don't know what I don't have dog dollars. I think I have meal swipes.
Oh, is that because I know with NYU we have dining dollars and then campus cash. Don't know what that is.
I have a card, my Pace card that allows me to get into Pace.
Yes.
I can get food, stuff from the vending machine, stuff in the campus store, and print stuff out. You pay stuff in the printer. Get my books in the library. So that card that I pay, like the amount of money that I have pays for everything.
No, yeah, exactly.
I know there is dog dollars, but I don't know what they are. Also, it's dog spelled with a G, like dog, like swag, like DAWG. Dog dollars. Dog dollars.
That's funny as fuck. I keep forgetting that NYU's mascot is a fucking bobcat. Yeah, almost a
You're
panther.
not NYU torches.
We're not Tony the Torch.
Tony the Torch.
Fucking, that's really what I thought it was.
I wish you were
where the fuck you see a bobcat?
No
like
way.
Even on our athletic shit, it's not like go Bobcats. It's go Violets. So it's like who the fuck?
Honestly,
I forgot the Bobcat's name.
That's cute as fuck.
No, exactly.
Go Violet.
So I thought our mascot was just like the Violet Torch. Fucking.
That's cute as fuck.
No, exactly. But no, we're a fucking Bobcat. I'm like, where the fuck did this
I bet it's
come
like
from?
Stanley or something. Stanley
the Bobcat.
Or is it like? Do you think it's alliteration? So it's like Bobby the
I'm
Bobcat.
about to say Bobby the Bobcat. I don't know. I could look it up, but I don't remember. I just remember I was like, what's our mascot? I really hope it's like a bear or like an eagle. And it was like a bobcat. And I was like, a bobcat.
We're a dog. We're the setters.
But that's cool, though.
No, but I never knew what a setter was. And I still don't know what a setter is. You could tell me that it's a German Shepherd. I'd be like, okay. Like, I don't know if so like setter is a type of dog. So like there's golden retriever, poodle, German Shepherd, and setter. Or is like a setter like a type of dog, like a hunting dog, you know?
Yeah.
And like there's the dogs that like there's huskies, and then there's dogs that like help you with dog sledding. I'm like, is it like a what am I looking for? Is it like a title? No, it's a breed. It's a breed. It's got to be a breed. It's probably like some golden retriever ass shit.
Yeah.
Cause like the way you know that book Old Yeller?
Yes. Yeah,
I think that's what a setter is.
I thought it was a golden retriever.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Because it's a golden retriever on the cover.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it?
Old Yeller, yes.
Okay.
I know that the cover of that book looks like. Because it's a book that my mom forced me to read, even though I didn't want to, and I still didn't read it. So.
My 6th grade teacher read it to us, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, this 6th grade teacher was a 6th grade teacher for like the first time ever. She was just the science teacher at JLC.
Yeah.
And so literally Miss Gurley is super, she taught us science. She was really cool. I really enjoyed her. But then I had her as a 6th grade teacher. I was like, you're not a 6th grade teacher. But she had to be that year. They were like, it's happening. Miss Girl taught science and science only, right? So she was super bland in everything else. So in Old Yeller, spoiler alert, the dog dies. So like we're like getting up to that point where the dog is like dead, right? And so like I'm a really shorthand this. Like this is not a quote from the book. I don't remember the book that well. She was like, the dog dies. It was a sad day that day. And she was so bland, and all the kids were like scarred, crying about a dead dog. And she was just like, what did you guys pick up from the reading? And I was like, what?
And the dog died.
And the dog died.
Anyway, your homework. I just looked it up. So, okay, it is we are the Violets, but then our mascot doesn't have a name. It's just the Bobcat.
The Bobcat.
The Bobcat. But I looked up why it's called the Bobcat.
Can it please be the Bobcat? Like the.
No, it literally is just it's not like capital T. It's just the B's capital. So it's like the Bobcat. The Bobcat trademark. And it was like we were originally just called the Violet. Until 1984, when it was changed to its current incarnation, the Bobcat.
That's disturbing.
Rumor within the mascot team has it that the switch was because of the Bobcat Albert Gallatin had once rescued from a hunting trip. That's really interesting because Albert is the name of our like main thing that we use to enroll in classes, and Gallatin is a school at NYU.
The guy.
Yes, hopefully, I think.
No, that's where the guy goes. The guy that macadamia nut milk. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, I need to text him again because I'm in love with him.
Why is it macadamia nut milk?
Because he's a fucking hippie from Brooklyn.
That's fair. Okay, never mind.
No, but I want to talk to him more because he's super cool. But he's busy with his girlfriend.
When you're in love.
That's so rude. I can't be in love with him because I've only met him once.
My friends.
So I think he's cute and he's funny, but I need to talk to him more.
I think it's very weird that I'm getting to the point where my friends are starting to add me on social media.
Interesting.
Because yesterday, his girlfriend added me, and I was like, what's your girlfriend's last name? And I was like, oh, she just added me. Okay.
No, I am like... I'm like socializing with people somewhat at pace, but at the same time I'm not. So I'm not like super like close to that many people. I maybe got close to like 4. Okay. 1, Staten Island. 2, California. 3, I don't know where the fuck he's from. Oh, Long Island. But he's from like bumblefuck Long Island.
Oh.
But he's really cool. He's the one that iced coffee. I'm the anti-gay because I drink hot coffee. And I bought more hot coffee because it's fucking brick titty outside, right? It's 35 degrees the other day, and he's like, you're drinking more hot coffee? I'm like, it's even colder than before. You bet your ass.
Lucas, is that hot coffee? I thought you were gay.
Bro, let me explain this really quick to the audience, right? So I was in class the other day, and I was drinking my white chocolate mocha because that shit's bussing. Mm-hmm. And I love it. And of course I got it hot. My hot chocolate hot white
milks in my area.
Shut the fuck up. Hot white chocolate mocha.
Yeah.
There we go. I don't know.
You had a little
aneurysm. It's okay. And so I'm drinking it in my sociology class, right? And then this one guy who's drinking his pinkity drinkity, iced, obviously. He's the twinkiest twink that ever twinked. And he's cool. And he just goes, Lucas, I thought you were gay. And I was like, I am. He's like, but your coffee, is that a hot coffee? And he's like, or did they just run out of like regular cups and they had to give you that?
Oh my god!
A hot coffee. And I was like, no, this is hot coffee. It's 40 degrees outside.
I just love how he has to make the mental hurdles. And has to make it make sense.
He was so confused. Yesterday I got another white chocolate hot mocha, whatever the fuck, and I was sitting down and I sat down next to him, and he's just like, oh. Again?
Oh my god.
And I was like, shut your bitch ass up. Like, this is my comfort drink. And he was like, I mean, I got the one of the seasonal drinks too. And I was like, oh, so like hot coffee, because it's like 35 degrees now. And he was just like, oh no, I got it iced. What you have to, like, girly.
But you know what? I can't even blame him because I'm just not someone who usually drinks hot drinks. Like my apple cider the other day. I put ice in it.
You're disgusting. That's abysmal.
I couldn't drink it. I was too scared. The only reason I don't drink hot
apple cider hot is so good.
It is. And like, but I was scared I was going to burn my tongue and I had class. Fuck you. At least we're not like, you're drinking hot drinks. Because also, I'm someone who gets iced coffee all the time. So it's like, you know what I like, but I'm not going to be like, you're drinking a hot drink. Oh my
I thought you were gay.
gay.
The utter shock he went into.
Gay card revoked.
He called me the anti-gay. I was like, what? No, wait, no.
The anti-gay or
no,
just anti-gay?
I called myself. I know, because I was just like, what, am I the anti-gay to you? And he was just like,
The anti-gay. That's fucking killing me, bro. I had to explain fucking gay slang to my friend. I have a friend in my studio at NYU.
Who's a breeder.
He's very straight. And so I had to explain to him, because I was making a joke. I was like, yeah, I wish I could drink hot drinks because I'm gay, haha, whatever. And he was like, what? And I was like, you know, and I did the limp wrist, and he didn't get it.
He didn't get it. And you had to explain the limp wrist.
And I had to explain limp wrist, and I had to explain iced coffee. And the other day, I explained what walking fast was for gays.
He doesn't even know about the fast walking.
I was talking about you, too. Because I was talking about you walking. No, we're talking about my teacher. Because my teacher is also a gay.
Right.
And so we were talking about how he was like running for it. Because he had to get out. He was like, come on, I gotta go, please, I gotta go. And so he like ran out of class. And I was like, well, he's a gay. That's just what they do.
That's what they do.
And he was like, what? I was like, oh, let me explain. And I was like, welcome to Gay 101.
Gay 101. This should be a class.
No, literally. I have to make a class. They have to make a class just for him and other straight people.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how it works.
No, because like, it's scary because like when I first started walking around in the city, it told me like, yeah, it's like a 30-minute walk. It took me 30 minutes to walk there, right? But now to get to you, the other Friday that I went to go walk to you, it took me like 21 minutes, right, to get to you.
Yeah.
When I went to hang out with our friend, trying not to say names, our friend yesterday, I literally started walking and I was like, it will take me, it's brick titty, I'm gonna walk slower, I'm gonna have my headphones in, I'll take my time and I'll get there in time, right? I got there somehow in 15 minutes.
Making the city your bitch.
How the fuck did I make a 30-minute walk into a 15-minute walk?
Yeah.
Like, at what speed? I saw what speed I was walking at because I saw like some people walking at like their top speed and I like zoom past them, but like it was still funny. I was like, oh, I'm walking past all these people, maybe I should slow down, right? Mm-hmm. But even then I was still passing people.
No, but like I underestimate how fast us gays can walk.
Gay walking is so fast.
Because I saw someone today that I'm kind of friends with, and I saw them walking, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll say hi. But this bitch was walking at the speed of light.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. And then, I started walking faster because I was going to say hi, but then I got cold feet. So I didn't say hi. And so they turned, but then I texted, I was like, I think I just saw you. And I didn't want to make it seem like I was right next to them the whole time. Right. But I was just like, what the fuck? This, like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like,
no, and like, I realized that like, whenever I'm on the train to get to Penn Station, and like, I'm always about to miss that late train, right? People always give up because they're talking about on a train. They're like, oh, we missed it. There's no way we can make it. But I'm talking to myself, I'm like, I best make it.
I best be making it, bitch.
Like, I can't not miss this train. So then I'm like walking at the speed of light, right? And these people are, and like literally sometimes I'm constantly late for trains because I keep waiting till the last minute to leave. And then I always hear people, like, this doesn't happen every time, but a couple times I'll hear people like, oh, look at him go. Like, there's this one lady that was just like, oh, what train is he catching? And I was just like, I'm going at the speed of light. And I'm going. And then one guy one time said, he's just like, you ain't gonna make it, kid. And I was like, okay. I made it.
So my enrollment for me was very much easier. Was easier than yours and like the people
than
everybody's. Because mine, first off, it was at 9 a.m., which should really not be the time I should have had for a freshman. Because even though it wasn't like one of the early
Did you get
days,
on Friday?
Yeah, it was still on Friday. Why can't I speak? It was still on Friday, but it wasn't like at 12 like most. What yours is at 12, right?
Mine was at 3.
3?
In the afternoon.
Oh.
But, like, I don't understand that why that's so weird. Kids got it throughout the day.
I mean, yeah.
And was NYU weirder with times or something?
It was just like, it was basically like if you got an earlier time, it was either that you were an older student or you had more credits.
No.
That was the consensus.
It was just supposed to be like the day. So, like, Fridays is the last day of registration. So, therefore, everyone's just on the lower side.
Interesting. Okay.
But, like, honors and seniors get like first dibs, so Mondays and Tuesdays.
It's kind of like that NYU, because NYU, it's once your time rolls around, anytime after that you can enroll. So I didn't have to enroll at 9, right? But I decided to because I was just like, let me just get it.
Big brain. Yeah. I wish because I was like, I'm a 3:00 in the afternoon on the last day of registration. There's no way I'm gonna get any of the classes I want. I got into critical writing. I got into my math. And I got into Japanese. That was great. But the other two classes I wanted to get into were Introduction to Anthropology and Drawing. But both of those were no-nos. And so, because they were like, people are already taking these classes. It's full. And I checked every day before my registration time, and they're like, there are so many seats in this class. You're totally getting into this class. And I was like, okay, thank you. And then I checked a couple hours before, and they're like, there are still spots in this class. You literally have all the time in the world. Registration time comes around. Dude, this class, full to the brim. Astronomical, bro. You thought you could get into this class? Since when? And I was like, what the fuck? So then I go, okay, next best thing. So then I go painting 1 and evolution of the spoken word. And then evolution of spoken word is like, okay, we could do that. We could do that because no one likes that class. So we'll allow you to do it. For some dumb reason you want to do this class, you STEM major. Why are you doing it?
Stupid.
It's a theater class.
Oh, it's a theater class.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I thought it was going to be like anthropology, you know, like evolution of like the spoken word, like throughout like history and stuff like that, and, like languages and stuff like that. And it is about languages throughout spoken history, but theatric spoken history. So like from Shakespearean plays to like plays now.
Oh, that sounds.
And it's really cool. But I was looking it up today. Like, what do I do in this class, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have to write poems.
You need a poetry name, like a poet name.
Me, Bryce. I need to write poetry weekly. What? That's an awful hot coffee pot. Oh, like dispensing lies upon the skies. Like, what am I supposed to do? So anyway, that's that class, right? Mm-hmm. And then I tried to get into painting 1 because I couldn't do drawing 1. And they were like, no. And I was like, okay, I'll do painting 2. But I'm like, I don't think I can do painting 2.
Yeah, if it's like a painting 2, then you probably need to do.
But then I put painting to it, and it was like, okay. And so I'm like talking to our friend. I was on FaceTime with a friend registering for classes. Yeah. And I was just like, help me out with this. Look it up for me while I'm doing the other schedule stuff. And she was like, okay. And she was like, I don't get it, but just to be safe, unadd it and do something else. So then I added environmental and ecological art. This class, it sounds really cool, but at the same time, it also sounds like it might be my hubris. I might, like, fail this class or I might pass it. I have no clue. Like, this class...
It's very 50-50.
Yeah, because, like, this class is the city's your campus. Like, I go around all of New York City and going around, like, parks and everything.
Oh, interesting.
And I'll be, like, taking in the beauty of it. And, like, I still don't know. I've read the description of this class. I don't know if I think I'm going to be, like, taking, like, being, like, green and, like, recycle, like, doing, like, volunteering work at parks and stuff like that. But I also think I'm going to be drawing, too. I don't know what type, because it's an art class, but I'm also helping the earth, like, physically and by drawing it. So I don't know what this class is. We'll find out.
Interesting.
Yeah, and then there's critical writing, Japanese, and math, but, you know.
I'm very excited for the class I'm taking next year. I have to take the same class I'm taking this year again.
What? Did you fail it?
No.
It's just you like dumb bitch.
Oh my god. Oh, NYU Kids. It's not the same. I say the same class just because it kind of has the same name. So for NYU Kids, there's writing the essay, which is what I'm taking now, which is boring. Uh-huh. And there's art in the world, writing the essay, which is technically a different class, but I don't know why yet. I think it just more has to do with the arts. Because writing the essay, it kind of has to do with art, but it's more just like, look at this essay. Now add some personality to it. Now add your art object. I'm like, shut the hell up. I do not care. Uh-huh. But so I have to take that. And then this year I had Intro to Theater Studies, which is just learning about plays, reading plays, writing essays on plays, which is pretty interesting. It was pretty cool. Most of the plays I did not like, but that's besides the point. And then we have Intro to Theater Production. I could have done that this year, but you could do either or. So you could either like have one this semester and then one the next semester. Mm-hmm. So next semester I'm taking Intro to Theater Production. And for that one, there's a lecture, but then there's also a recitation. Ooh. And for the recitation, you could do either various topics, so 2-week rotation, or you could do a specific topic. And I wasn't going to do a specific topic. I was just like, whatever, I don't really care. I'm just going to do the various one. But then my advisor was like, yo, we're adding something new this semester, something funky, fresh. We're adding producing. And I was like, Producing.
That's all you believe.
I was like, that's very interesting. And it's like going into, if people don't know what producing is, it's like going into how people get shows, like in theaters, and like how you get the rights for them.
Oh, okay.
So stuff like that. So I was like, this seems like something I'd like. So I'm doing that for my production.
Damn, you got into the new class?
I got into the new class.
Just like that?
Yeah. And it's with a teacher that's really good. Because I know my other friend had him this year, and he was like, yes.
What other classes are you taking?
I'm taking taking my studio class, but I have to take that. It's the same shit that I'm doing this semester. Just
are you taking a new dance, or is that every year, or is it every semester?
It's every year. So this year I'm still going to be taking ballet.
That's so much fun.
Yeah, it's good. Sorry, I just realized what you said.
Ballet is fun. This is coming from a person
if you have a good teacher.
Yeah, but this is also coming from a person that knows nothing about ballet.
Oh.
I saw a Swan Lake once.
Yeah, I saw Black Swan.
I mean, did I take you with me to see it or no?
No, definitely not.
Was it just me and my mom that went? I guess it was just me and my mom that went. So my mom took me to go see a rendition of the Ballad of Swan Lake. It was very nice.
Interesting.
It was really cool.
Yeah, ballet sucks. I mean, like if I didn't hate my teacher so much,
right?
I hate my teacher. I don't like her. She's a little rude, a little bit of a bitch. Not gonna lie.
She's a ballet teacher.
Exactly.
I have never seen a ballet teacher that isn't rude. Like it's every movie trope.
Watch it. My mommy is a ballet teacher, so watch your step. All right.
You prove my point. I'm sorry.
No, but it's funny how I've learned more from watching my mom teach literal children than I've learned in this goddamn class. I hate ballet. But yeah, it's just like my normal studio classes and then ethics of collaboration, which goes with ITP. And it's just learning ethics.
Right. Ethics and art. So like, what are ethics and art? If because your other art teacher, right, is just like, look at that decrepit drug addict. Now copy that. Mock it if you must. So is that ethical? What is ethics in art?
Bro, I don't even know what this class is going to be. I just know it's a pass or fail and it's a Zoom lecture. So all you have to do is go to the Zooms and I think do a Google form. And that's it.
I have a sociology paper due December 3rd. That's right after break.
Yeah,
It blew my mind thinking about that. Because my class were like, I was ready to be like, final due date for it, December 17th, right? Because that's our last day of class for that class. And I was like, December 17th. That easy. And kids are like, no, but I want to see my grade before.
Yo, shut up. Shut your mouth.
And I was just like, he doesn't offer extra credit in this class. So what's the point of seeing your grade and then seeing if you can change it? You can't.
No, yeah.
Like, it's a done deal. So now I have to work on my thesis paper over Thanksgiving break because I completely forgot to do it since the beginning of the school year. But that's besides the point. I absolutely hate it. I have to choose one of the 5 topics, and within there's like subtopics within it, and I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. All of them have to do about like ethics and stuff like that, and like I don't see myself as a very ethical person. You've seen the trailer, right, with the House of Gucci, but I don't know what to do. Like House of Gucci. I want to watch it. It looks. I think.
I don't know. It looks alright. I can watch it.
It's Lady Gaga. It's Adam Driver. I think I would like it. Kylo Ren and Lady Gaga. I like. Lady Gaga. I'd watch it. What would Lady Gaga be, a Sith or a Jedi?
Ooh.
Or what? Well, I mean, there's other not genres. There's other things that you could be.
Genres of lightsaber.
Genre light. Because there's you could be. What is it? So it's red.
Red, blue, green, yellow. Purple.
And is there a white or is it just steel? Because
there is a white, but I think it's like special.
Sentinel? They're the robot ones, right? Or like they're like the watchers of something?
Yeah. There's white, and then technically in the animated show Star Wars Rebels, there's black.
There is black.
There's a black.
Now Rey is yellow or white? Yeah. Okay.
She got yellow.
Which is between red and
I think it's like between
blue, which is the middle.
And then if you're on TikTok And you saw that one guy.
You are
like,
rainbow. Yeah.
Then all the gays got it.
Yeah. Okay, I don't want to talk about Star Wars while we're trying to do our college thing.
I forgot what I was gonna say something. I completely forgot. What was I gonna say?
I don't know.
Oh my god, it was about.
We were talking about classes. How the fuck did we get to
I don't
Star
know how
Wars?
we got to Star Wars.
Wait a second.
I'm sorry. Sorry, we went on a whole Star Wars tangent. I don't know where. I don't remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something about school. I totally forgot.
ITP. You have to take ethics. We're talking about ethics.
Yeah. Ethics of collaboration is just its own thing. I don't even know what it is. But my friend was basically panicking during enrollment because he hit. What happened was that the sexual assault EDU and the alcohol EDU that you have to do before school was like, hey, you didn't do this, which means you no enroll. Thing is, though, that he deferred. So, first off, he's supposed to be in class 2024, but now he's class 2025. So, he deferred. And so, he technically did not have to do it because he wasn't in school. But they didn't give him another one to do it again. So, something fucked up in the system where it was like, okay, this man didn't do it. So he was not able to enroll for a quick second. And he was like, Bryce, I'm literally going to die. And I was like, no, you're not. And so the next day, he's talking to me, like I'm trying to help him, and he's talking to our advisor. And also, by the way, like once he logged into it, because he was like trying to log in, and I was like, sir, first off, you're doing the wrong login. He was logging in to like the full system, and I was like, hey, bestie, you see that button that says NYU login? I was like, maybe try pressing on that. And
so he was trying to hack into the mainframe.
Because he was like, I think it's personalized. And I was like, I don't think it is. And he sent me a picture. He's like, see, it's not working. I'm like, bestie.
No, I literally had to be on FaceTime with someone because I knew I was going to fuck up. So I was just like, just guide me through it. They were like, you know how to do it. I was like, I don't care. Literally, I'm already on the page, but let's restart it from the beginning.
Do it. So, like, then he gets in. But then it tells him, they're like, yep, you've completed all your assignments. So this bitch is even more confused. He's like, what the fuck? And now I'm confused. And I'm like, what's going on? And apparently he was cursing to his mom the whole time. It was so funny.
What a white straight thing to do. Can you curse with your mom?
I think I'm getting to the point where I can. I'm still not there yet. But sometimes we'll just be like, what the fuck? And she won't say anything.
Okay.
But, so then the next day, I'm hanging out with him, right? Mm-hmm. I didn't tell you this. I was hanging out with him. Right. And it's like getting to the point where I have to leave for the concert. Right. And he gets a call by like a random number. And it's like, is this Ben? Hello? Yes, this is Ben. Hi.
Not you saying his name like 5,000 times.
Oh my god. I think I also said my advisor's name too.
I don't think you did.
No, I think unless I was talking to you. Anyway, so my friend answers the phone. Mm-hmm. And it's like, hello? It's like, hi, this is your advisor. I just got your emails. Man's called him. Fully called him. We were not expecting that. Because, like, our advisor is like a children. We love him. Mm-hmm. We love him to death. But we didn't, like, I was expecting him to, like, email him back. Whatever. Like, not actually call him. This man called him, like, cell phone number. And was like, hey, I just want to see if you're doing okay. Like, is everything all right? I'm so sorry for not answering. I was like, we stand this man. Yeah. This man is an icon. And he was like, oh my god, yeah, no, it's fine. It's totally okay. And he's like looking at me the whole time. I was like, and then right before the phone call ended, he goes, all right, bye. And I said, bye. He's like, why did you do that?
I wish you went, love you. Love you.
That would have been so funny.
Kisses, snitches.
XOXO, cover girl. I should have done that. That would have been so funny.
Got a secret. Can you keep that?
But I like my advisor a lot. I do. I think he's great.
That's cool.
But it's just the fact that he called him.
My advisor, I don't know how I feel about her. Because, like, on Rate My Professor, she's like... She's not going to hear this. Okay. She's like... I haven't read the best things about her. At all. But, like, I see her, and, like, she's alright. She's done what she's needed to do. Like, okay, one thing that I have to give to her, so you had to have an advising appointment before you can register, right?
Yeah, same.
So my advising appointment, right? I never set a date for my advising appointment. So I had to go see her during office hours, right? I kept fucking up and kept procrastinating because, like, depression, and I didn't feel like doing anything until, like, this week. I started making up all my computing homework, by the way, since September. I want to kill myself because I hate that shit, but I've been doing it. I had to pay $100 to do this homework, by the way.
Oh, right.
It's the program.
Yeah.
Shit. So I'm really annoyed by that, but I'm doing it now, so it's fine. But anyway, so I go to my advisor Thursday, the day before I need to register. And I was like, hey, bestie, so this is for my advising appointment. And she went, you haven't done your advising appointment yet? And I was like, nope. And she was like, when are you registered? I was like, tomorrow. She's like, I don't think that's enough time for you to register. And I was like, well, if we do this right now and you email the dude that you need to email, I think we'll be just fine. So let's get this on a roll. Let's get going. And she was like, okay, well, do you have what you needed printed out? And I was like, I really suck at printing stuff out. So I have it on my computer already open on this tab. And I opened my computer and it was there. And I was like, this is what you need, right? I just don't have it on paper form. She didn't even need it paper. Like, she didn't need to take it. She literally just needed to see it so she can input it in the computer. So she was like, okay, that's fine. Like, it wasn't that big of an issue that I didn't have it on paper. I was just like, I suck at technology. Please take it. And she was just like, oh, you want to take... So I put public speaking first. Introductions into anthropology and public speaking. Public speaking is a sophomore class. What? What do you mean? For what?
Yeah, wait, why? You can't speak.
Because it's a mandatory class that you have to take eventually, like at pace at least. And then, like, I was like, let me get it out of the way now, since I have to take all my AOKs, and I'm not allowed to take any science classes. So I'm like, take it now, so I don't have to worry about it later in the future. So I'm like, let's do it. And she sees, you can't have this here. And I was like, what am I supposed to take? A science class? And she was like, oh, well, now don't get snarky with me. And I was...
She did not say that.
Yeah, because I was pissed. I was just like, why can't I take this? Why? But, like, that's also me. That was, like, me in high school when I tried to take anatomy and phys in, like, 10th grade. But, like, the same, like, someone else in our grade.
No, yeah.
Who's going to... I can't say that. Never mind. But you know the whole story. But, that's so funny. But, like, advisor came in real clutch. She was just like, fine, I'll send this email to him right now. And I was like, okay, thank you.
I realized that we didn't have an appointment, really. It was just that we had to join a Zoom call, like a mandatory Zoom call that made it so that we knew what we were doing to, like, go for classes. So it was, like, multiple people on the Zoom call.
Right.
And again, this is why I love our advisor. We go in and he's like, hey guys, you don't have to have your cameras on. Actually, it's better if you don't have your cameras on. It makes me feel much better about myself.
We love.
And then as he's doing it, he was like, yeah, so this won't be fun, but it will be very helpful. And I was like, I love this man.
I love it.
Also, again, I was with my friend. Like I tell you, this man and I are always together to the point where I'm pretty sure my studio thinks we're lovers.
I think you're lovers.
I think all of my friends think we're lovers at NYU. And it's like, literally, I don't even know how it happened.
This is literally what history books say. They were roommates. Like, they were like, I was just like, no. But I guess at this point, because you guys will be roommates.
Oh, about that. That's a funny story. Well, not a funny story. It's
You're now bedmates?
Ew. Ew.
You're now mates?
Stop! Ow! Ah! Ah!
Oh my god, he's seething.
Oh my god, I can't. I can't stand that word. Oh my god. But what were we even? Oh, I was trying to say. So I was talking to him about roommates. I wasn't gonna say like, oh my god, we should be roommates next year because that's weird. Right?
No, it's not weird.
I think that's weird.
At this point, I think you guys are married. I think you guys can be roommates.
Well, I've been like hinting at it that I'm like, yeah, I just really don't know who I'm gonna room with next year. It's like, yeah, I really, I think just it would be really cool to have a roommate that I'm like friends with. You know what I mean? And this man literally he was like, oh, I'm definitely getting a single next year. He's very adamant about getting a single, and I was like, okay.
Single as in like you're single. No, but like you should totally just ask him.
Maybe I'll ask him like next semester, but right now I'm kind of just keeping it safe because it's like I know, man. First off, I know he's not getting an apartment.
Right.
And I know that he's definitely not getting a single without at least becoming an RA because
a single's more expensive, isn't it?
It's super expensive. It's $20-something thousand expensive.
Wow, that's like
really. And his parents were like, "Yo, we're not paying for that."
So he would have to pay it.
So he'd have to become an RA.
Oh, okay. Is it free when it's RA, or is it just cheaper?
I forget if it's cheaper or it's free. Some colleges do it that it's free. Some colleges do it that it's cheaper. I need to look it up. Because I was also like, maybe I should become an RA. But bitch, I don't want to do that.
I can't see you as an RA.
Yeah, no.
You would be a really bad RA.
Damn, bitch.
No, not in the sense that like you just like wouldn't like.
To be honest,
no, in the idea of you being a bad RA, it's the fact that you're like the fun, good RA in that sense.
I would be like the RA on one of my friends' dorms in Brittany Hall.
Exactly.
That's a really fun RA. Like, I'd be the RA where it's like, if you're making, do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want. And just invite me.
See no evil. Just invite me.
Just invite me. If I catch you doing something and you didn't invite me, then your ass is in trouble.
You're getting written up.
You're getting written up. And I'm compensating.
If one of those Trulies aren't for me, you're done.
You're done.
But it's like, I don't know if I want to do that. Also, just like the whole, like, it's too much. So I need to see what I'm going to do.
Right.
I might just be like, hey, we should room next year. But I don't know yet.
Right.
Because right now he's very much like, I want to get a single. But I'm like.
Have you and your cousin talked about getting a place at all?
It's just like, it's not possible, at least on my end, because I don't have the funds to do that. You know what I mean? Right. I definitely want, like, if it's possible to do it at some time, like, in the future, like, yes, definitely. Mm-hmm. But just now. I could
be the double stuffing between this beautiful, beautiful aura. It's just a thought.
Yeah.
Here comes a thought.
Holy shit. My computer's telling me, ew, you're back again. My computer's like, ew, what the fuck?
I feel like we're on topic, but off topic at the same exact time.
No, we're on topic.
We're on topic? Okay.
I think we're on topic.
Yeah, what else about college? Commuting's weird. The subway's weird. I need to try food. Like, there's a poke bowl place right by Pace, and I need to try it. And then there's that place that our friend recommended.
Yeah,
that's by you.
That I haven't been to yet.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Also, I don't know what a poke bowl is.
It's Hawaiian.
Oh, interesting.
I had to look it up. I wasn't sure what it was either.
Yeah, she was talking about it. I was like...
No, because I was just like... My brain went pokey, as in Pokeball, as in Pokemon. And I wasn't sure, so I looked it up. But I think from my research, it's Hawaiian. But I could be wrong.
From my calculations.
Yeah. Yo. My ear has been wigging the fuck out ever since I went to my ear doctor. She shoved something in my ear, and now it's not.
What was that thing on your TikTok where it was like my nussy?
My nussy.
I was like, bitch, what you mean?
She shoved a camera up my nussy. She had to see what was wrong.
Wait, is nussy? Which part of the body is the nussy?
My nose.
Oh.
People commented in my non-binary pussy, and I couldn't stop laughing. And I could not stop laughing.
No, because I was like, wait, what does nussy mean? I don't even want to ask. Let me just leave it alone.
What could nussy be? Other than non-binary pussy and nose. What starts with the letter N?
Neck.
My neck hole.
I've been smoking for
I would hate that.
They probably have to do that to like check up on it or something. I don't know. Try to fucking gouge out your throat.
No,
what are you doing?
Like, I don't know.
Oh god, I can totally hear the crinkle of my.
No, that's why I stopped eating the Danish butter cookies because like they were like so like.
Oh fuck me.
And like that's why I haven't opened up any of my Nature Valley fruit and nut bars.
Fruit and nut bars. Nut bars.
Dragging these balls called
dragging these balls like you did. maybe it's time to stop. Well, thank you so much for watching. This got off topic a lot, but what's new? That's what we do.
No, like hot topic. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Cut my. Let me stop. Okay, anyway, my name is Bryce.
My name, Jeff.
And this is Head Empty.
No thoughts.
No thoughts. I can't.